Types of adverb. Part 2. Three types of adverbs we have already discussed in our last video, and in today's video, we are going to discuss more types of adverb. Let's check which one is the first one here. Conjunctive adverbs, then adverbs of frequency and adverbs of degree. We are going to follow in today's video. Conjunctive adverbs. A conjunctive adverb is an adverb that acts like a conjunction. A conjunctive adverb is used to connect two clauses or two sentences together. For example, I went to the store to buy new shoes. However, the store was already closed when I got there. In the second clause, the conjunctive adverb, however, tells us that this sentence is related to the one immediately before it. The adverb, however, acts like a conjunction by linking these two sentences together. So such type of adverbs are called conjunctive adverbs because they play the role of conjunction. We can also use conjunctive adverb with a semicolon rather than period. Tina wasn't too confident about her answers. Nevertheless, she passed the exam easily. So here you can see in this example, it has been separated with the help of semicolon. Example of conjunctive adverbs used in sentences. Joe was playing in the sandbox. Meanwhile, his brother Nan was sleeping in a hammock. Candy isn't a healthy breakfast. Instead, you could eat fruit. Daisy is the most popular member of the band. Therefore, her name is always first on the posters. Now, adverb of frequency. I think its name is more than enough to tell us which type of adverb is this. A number of adverbs are used to describe the frequency of an event. By doing so, these adverbs describe how often something happens. Examples: constantly, frequently, occasionally, sometimes, usually, never, always, rarely, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. These are basically very common examples of adverb of frequency. Let's check how these have been used in a sentence. I usually put butter and syrup on my pancakes, usually. It basically, when we talk about adverb of frequency, it tells you, it gives you the answer of how often something has been happened. She never drives on icy roads, never. What is basically how often? Never. Sometimes Mark gets coffee for his co-workers. Now, how often? How many times over? Means sometimes. Adverb of degree. Generally, adverb of degree describe the intensity of an action or quality. These adverbs are often used as intensifiers to describe adjective or another adverb. Yes, whenever we talk about adverb of degree, it tells you the intensity level of that action. And usually these are used to describe, to modify adjective or adverbs or another adverbs. Examples: very, really, extremely, incredibly, too, quite, barely, deeply, fairly, greatly, hardly, highly, intensely, somewhat, totally, little less, least, much more, most are a few examples of adverb of degree. And please keep remember, these are used to tell you about the intensity of an action or quality. Examples: it is really hot in the basement. It is really hot. And here you can see the hot is adjective and it is describing more hot. That book is much too expensive too. He barely knew how to cook at all. Barely. Thank you. Okay, here we have basically, in fact, discussed three different types of adverbs. And please keep remember, these are quite common and these are not too difficult to find. So hopefully, if you have watched this video very carefully, your problem must be resolved. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.